It's no secret that in the winter months, that comes with a lot of maintenance for your hair. As we're unable to take the trip to the salon, hair maintenance has taken on a new meaning during this lockdown. We've now entered an era of some awkward hair stages, exposed roots and DIY hairstyles. International hairdressing maestro Terence Jansen from Vuuren joins us this morning via Skype to share some hair advice to consumers who are in desperate need of such. A very good morning and welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, very well, thank you. Thanks for chatting to us this morning. So people have always resorted to home remedies. What are some of the things that people can do to just look after their hair during this time and just maintain it too?
Well, the advice that I give at the moment is to not try and actually get too creative with color and all of that, to rather maintain your condition. And I think one should also embrace this time in terms of let your regrowth be there, and just enjoy it. Maybe when your hair is a bit longer and you get back to the salon whenever we do get back, it would be an opportunity for the stylist to have a brand new look, do a consultation and do a brand new look in terms of cut, design and color.
Okay, so what are some of the one of the big do's is look after your hair. What are some of the big don'ts other than trying with color at home?
Yeah, I've seen a few fun things on social media, how people try and cut their own hair. And that looks quite scary to me. And I would suggest not to take the scissors to your own hair.
And what about the kids at home at the moment and their moms and dads thinking that they may be the next Terence Jansen van Vuuren?
Yes, I think it's a exciting industry to be in. And but if you haven't had any training, I suggest not do anything. I think some of the guys are using a clippers, cutting their own hair.
Okay.
And yeah.
So with most kids at home, what is your recommendation for them and for their parents? Yeah,
I mean, I think that sometimes with little kids, just to keep their in shape, especially the boys that can use clippers. But my suggestion is to wait for the stylist. It's actually an exciting opportunity to go back into the salon and do something new, because people often get stuck in the same hairstyles. Embrace this time and just have fun. Forget about your hair. I think there's really important stuff going on, and
Yeah, how different is it to maintain natural hair in comparison to somebody maybe with more curly locks during this time? Also considering that we are now entering the colder months, the weather is changing, that has an impact on both our skin and our hair.
Yeah, I suppose that to have straighter hair, sometimes it can even be more challenging than curly, because curly you can just shampoo and leave or do a diffusing on your hair. But generally, I think in this time, people are get up in the morning, they do a bit of exercise. People are doing things that they normally weren't doing. So my suggestion is where they would do masks or treatments on their hair and just tie it all up. And just embrace it instead of trying to, work on your hair with too many chemicals, too many mechanical tools. So for this time, it's nice to give your hair a bit of a break.
Terence, do you have any suggestions for people? Maybe products that they can use that they do have at home if they don't have a mask, or something that they can whip up for themselves, maybe coconut oil? Or what would be your suggestion for people to maybe try out as a mask?
Yeah. Look, I don't do home remedies, but I'll just say this, that sometimes if you take a little bit of vinegar and you mix it into your conditioner, you would actually rinse your hair through, and it de-swells the hair shaft, and our natural hair is in an acidic state between 4.5 and 5.5 on a natural pH level. And often with the stuff that we do, we put it in more of an alkaline state. So in this way, it will actually bring it back to a more acidic state. Wow,
that's really helpful. Okay, so when you say we need
I'm not giving you any more tips.
Okay. Are you worried we're not going to come back to the salon, Terence?
Yeah, yeah. You know what? The reason why I'm saying this, like, for instance, I've been trained as a stylist, and obviously extensive training all over the world. And even if I had to try and attempt to do stuff on my own hair, it would be challenging. So I think it's quite scary to try and train someone that's never worked with hair. I think we're going to have more problems than good stuff. So, it can be quite scary with people. And I think it can cost them even more money to fix all the boo-boos.
Okay, well, let's just go on that last bit of advice that you did give us, that one little tip, which I must say I've never heard of before. So I think that is really fantastic, and I think other people will also have benefited from it. So when you say vinegar, what kind of vinegar are you talking about? And is that for Caucasian hair as well as for ethnic hair?
Absolutely. It's hair's hair. So it's apple cider vinegar. And you would take a dessert spoonful and mix it into either your mask or your conditioner. And you could leave it on for a development time of about 30 minutes. And wrap a towel around it, walk around the house, or take your beauty bath. And in this way, it will actually seal down the hair. So basically what it does, as the cuticles seal down, the reflection of light is much better on there, and it actually makes the hair nice and shiny, and it looks healthy, and it is actually healthier. I mean, in conditioners and masks, they often put acid into the conditioners too, and acid sounds like such an aggressive ingredient, but that's actually what our hair needs, not alkalinity.
Wow. Thank you very much, Terence. That is really enlightening, and I think a lot of people will have benefited from that. Really great to chat to you and get your advice on what people should and should not be doing during this lockdown when it comes to their hair. Thanks for chatting to Moning Live. So that is how we come. We're not quite at the end of the show. We've still got more coming your way here on Moning Live. We were just chatting to hairstyling maestro Terence Jansen van Vuuren on how we can look after our hair during this lockdown period. Stay with Moning Live.